Welcome back to the factory store of the Legoland Germany, guys. We wanted to give you a quick update of what's new in here as of summer 2023. And you see, Rita is quite impressed with the new selection of the glass cupboard here. They now are selling yellow wheelchairs, which seem to be new. I've never seen them, to be honest with you, and they are having points for the rail tracks, and also powered up controllers as well as battery boxes. The rest of the selection here is the same as usual, so if you have any questions, just let us know, or just click any of the other videos of ours that like show you a 2023 full tour of the factory. Here we just wanted to give you an update and show you some of the newer parts. By the way, we are a bit lagging behind, so apologies for that. If you want more updates, just check out our German-speaking YouTube channel, which is Bricks Go Wild. There we do regular updates. But now let's come to the new stuff, plants, right? They have these trees here, these small trees in olive green and medium green, as well as dark green. Then they have these plant stems, which are relatively rare. They just popped up in some Super Mario sets, as well as these stems here that were exclusive back in the day with the grocery store. Then they have these leaves in sand green, which seems to be a new color. I've never seen them in sand green. Like I said, these stems, they're relatively heavy, so I don't think that they're cheap in the factory, but we picked up, I think, almost 100 pieces just to be on the safe side. And as Rita just showed you, these stems are now available in brown. They were, back in the day, they were there in green, and I think we've heard that now you can also buy them in olive, so that's new. And Rita is just telling us that she really wanna like dig in hard with these pieces, and is getting whatever the limit allows her. These parts unfortunately are limited to 100 grams per customer per day, because we got a lot of questions. All the parts with these green stickers on the containers are limited to 100 grams. Yeah, my highlight back then was, this was a couple of days ago that we filmed this video, was this fern, or I just call it a fern piece. It's a plant piece that was new for the Rivendell Lord of the Rings set. It's green, it's beautiful. You can also stack them. It looks pretty cool if it's together with other plant pieces. And we just also here took as many as we could. Like I said, there's also a 100-gram limit on this piece. But if you're two people, you can then buy 200 grams. There is a scale back in the other area there behind Rita, where you can check how much you have, and if you really exceed the limit, the checkout assistant will advise you to take a bit less. Then they have they had many printed tiles. Pizza, the other one was a car rim, I believe, a tire rim. Then an LP, a lot of new tiles. This one is from a Chinese New Year set, I believe. 1x2 tile. Then a sushi 1x1 round. And also they had these wooden looking tiles with 1x4 in length. Then they had like these compasses. I first thought that this is the one from the Minecraft set, the big one, but apparently it isn't. Nevertheless we picked some of them as well. Then they have the tiles for the foosball table, 8x16, like two different ones, which are relatively heavy, but worth a try. 1x1 round tile with a spider on it. Then the bees, also the clocks, the round clocks, 2x2. I think they have these construction like limiters, cookies with a heart shape. This one seems to be new. I've never seen that, to be honest. Then they had what is that? A Monkey Kid tile. This is also new and exclusive there. We've never seen Monkey Kid tiles there. This seems to be like a 4+ set from the city line, a fire brigade car, I suppose. Then they have like these quarter tiles with lemon design, a 2x2 wood trunk, and they also had like these whatever these are, like for train controlling or something. We also picked up some of them because we might need them at a later point in the building phase of our city. So we all of the new pieces we just took, like, I don't know, 50, 25, whichever we felt most comfortable with. Then they had these 1x2 cheese slopes with a keyboard from a typewriter, 2x6 with this whatever flower design, whatever that is. Then 1x1 round with these can designs, also very cool. We love this piece actually. 1x2 G slope with a dial from a phone, an old dial phone. Then they had these 6x6 tiles, which is the lower part of the police station modular building. Very interesting. I did not expect this, to be honest. Unfortunately, they did not have the upper part. Then like darts, 1x1 trunks. Then they had like these stars, which look kind of cool. I was not sure about them, but Rita obviously took some of them. Then they had like these 2x4, also Chinese New Year. We took some of them for the Ninjago city that we are building to adapt and to enhance it a little bit. And over here on the other side of the shop, they had like more tiles, printed tiles. Why am I filming these printed tiles so much? Because I already told you that you pay by weight, and most of the pieces in there, like a 2x2 brick or I don't know, any other piece, usually is not that cheap in there because it's like cheaper to buy on Bricklink. But some of the parts, and especially the ones that I'm trying to record here, are exceptionally cheap, like also these hammer and sickle and newspaper, pizza, and so on and so forth. So you usually pay like between 3 and 4 cents for these tiles, whereas on Bricklink some of them are like between 50 cents and a euro. Here is the scale, so I show you how it works. There was a bag next to the scale that I just took as a sample. Like, so this is 17 euros and 82 cents. You should not mix the pieces. At the checkout, they want you to have separate bags for each and every single part, which of course is not very environmentally friendly, but it is just the way it is. They need to check how much you have, and like these green tags tell you that you can only take 100 grams. If you get a container without that indication, you can obviously also take more. Like we've seen people carrying out boxes, like really removal boxes of pieces that did not have the indication. Also some Technic parts. Here's like cell phones, more printed tiles also from the other modular buildings. So if you ever come to the Legoland Germany and then go shopping into the factory store, make sure that you check for plant parts, because usually they're quite light and expensive on Bricklink at the same time, and also tiles, printed tiles especially, because they're rather expensive. If you're asking what is happening to our Lego city, everything is fine. We're just trying to do some videos in English, but we got a lot to do elsewhere with the job, with the kid, and so on and so forth. So if you do not want to miss out on Lego City updates, just check out our other YouTube channel where we do videos in German. We try to translate and dub as many videos as we possibly can, but it's just a very time-consuming thing to do. Yeah, this is just an overview of what to expect there, right? They have a lot of tiles and plates in exceptionally well-picked colors. What do I mean by that? Gray, white, tan, brown, different like shades of green. These are colors that probably no matter what you're building, right? If it's a city, if it's a an outer space layout, if it's a medieval layout, no matter what, right? You can even like include it in most Star Wars layouts. The selection of colors is really really good, and they also have lots of like black and white. They also have like supports in like these beams, a lot of technique going on. But usually you have to be a bit careful because it's really like pricey to buy most of the pieces in there. I mean, if you're there, obviously you can buy um, some of them. Also, they have like big animals like lions, elephants, eagles. I'm just gonna check um, what's in stock there, like rays, dolphins, cows, pigs, and so on. But yeah, you have to be a bit careful, and they usually also have a limit of three per piece, so you cannot take as many as you want. But the factory store is a blast everywhere we go. So if you have any questions, just let us know, and if not, then enjoy your day and enjoy your stay at the Legoland.